The country will mark the 150th birth anniversary of national hero Dr. Jose Rizal on June 19. Let's go to Ginger for the details.
Thanks a lot, Ron. Well, for the first time in history, 150,000 Filipinos will have the rare privilege of approaching and offering flowers to Dr. Jose Rizal's monument, a privilege often reserved for high-ranking government officials, diplomats, and other prominent personalities. Here to tell us more about this and how they are making Rizal better known to the youth is Juliet Villegas, Executive Director of the National Parks Development Committee. Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, Jay.
I mean, this is such a huge thing. We were just chatting about it briefly before we got on cam, and the big celebrations really come every 50 years. So we are very fortunate to have it come in our lifetime. You know, I mean, you'll be fortunate if you're part of two big celebrations. How much more, if for those who may not be so fortunate, we should make the most of this one.
Right. Every year we celebrate them, but the big celebrations come every 50 years. So if you're about 20 now, but the next time we'll have
like
a big
myself,
celebration.
20 flat.
you'll be 70 by then. Perhaps it's so difficult for you to go off a flower when you're 70 years old, but it's quite fine. It's okay now. We have 150,000, all walks of life, ages, high school onwards, because we really intend to give it all to the public. This is our way of offering it to the public, that they can go near the monument.
Well, that's a really great way to extend, you know, Dr. Rizal to the youth, to the public, because as we mentioned, this is the first in history that you know, ordinary folk can get so close to the monument. Tell us a little bit of the background behind why it is such a rare feat, or why is it such a rare occasion?
Yeah. The National Organizing Committee in the celebration of the 150th year celebration really prepared nationwide. But for Rizal Park, we really intended to ensure that the youth in particular would have a heightened awareness about our national hero. So the best way perhaps is really to offer the flower, which everyone would say, and they would really look at it as with curiosity all the time. What is happening, you know, during the time so it's going to be done by the public. It's going to be with the complete ceremony. The first part would be the formal, and the next part would be semi-formal, meaning everyone else can go inside the area where the guards are, the Philippine Marines are. They will be there. They will be offering, each one of them bringing flowers.
How many people are you expecting to actually offer flowers?
We gave a call, it's 150,000, but as of to date, we already have 190,000.
Wow.
And the biggest contingent is from the City of Manila. That's 80,000 coming from City of Manila, and of course the DepEd is also going to have their contingent, some 100,000.
You've actually exceeded the call for 150,000.
Right. They were asking if it's for Guinness. I said, for next time.
For the next 50 years. Well, I mean, it just goes to show that there are really a lot of people anxious to become, you know, to be such a huge part in this celebration, especially since it is 150 years, and to get so close to the monument of our national hero. It's not just that. I know that you guys are planning. It seems like it's going to be a whole day party. It starts off with a little bit of course, solemn ceremony, but there's also a number of things that are going on that day. Go ahead and tell us about it.
Right. As I said earlier, it's not going to be only in Rizal Park, but also other parts like in Daet. We were just there yesterday to also offer flowers and for them to have simultaneous flower offering nationwide. So all monuments, particularly in Daet, because it's the first monument of Jose Rizal. So Dr. Jose Rizal will be honored in Maloneta. After the formal offering of flowers, there will be cutting of the big cake, the giant cakes that we will have, and we'll have children also to be joining us there.
Now, when you say big cake, I don't think it's a joke, ma'am. You're talking about a giant cake with a height of 8 feet, and it's also got it's 6 by 6.
Right.
That's pretty big.
And there's another one sponsor. Goldilocks is sponsoring us, maybe bigger.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's really wonderful to hear that all these, you know, whether it's a private company or whether it's government, people from the government or children, high school students, just people from all walks of life really offering to be a part of the celebration. Aside from the giant cake, there's also a fun run. So the festivities start pretty early.
Right,
5 a.m.
6 o'clock is, mobilization starts at 5. 6 would be a fun run. These are children from the public schools that will be there to be joining us. And then we'll have also our lagoon, the entire lagoon, to be participating with different bands. We have Ati-Atihan, we also have streetwalkers. We have also concert. It is going to be hosted by Venus Ra and Jovit Valdivino will be there. Also River Maya and other artists.
And that's the concert that will run from the morning up until the evening?
The concert, the program will start as early as 6 for the fun run, and then all the way in the evening for the concert, and of course the final opening of the dancing fountain, and then fireworks.
So there is going to be an opening of a dancing fountain there in Luneta.
Yes, there is going to be. The first phase was done in December, and the second phase is this June. It's really going to be a birthday gift to him.
Wonderful.
It's his birthday to the public too, and we still have also the one-stop shop heritage trail.
Okay.
In Luneta, we have the relief map, and this relief map displays the different sites that Rizal went on travel. So we are also inviting the public to go and see this and make sure that they understand what the program is all about in relation to his being our national hero, yung nilakbay niya, we call it Lakbay ni Jose Rizal. And you get a free passport, and this passport will give you the stamping, and once you have completed 26 out of the 32 sites that we prepared, you'll get a token and a certificate. But this runs for 1 year. So it starts on June 19th till...
I thought you had 1 day to finish the entire lakbay.
No way. It's mahirap really. So the one-stop shop is in Luneta in our relief map. But this whole thing, the passport, already includes a total of 36 sites where they can travel. This is where Dr. Jose Rizal traveled when he was alive, and this is where also the stories of his heroism and kabayanihan, as we call it. So lakbay Jose Rizal, maglakbay tayo kasama niya, as if nilakbay na natin the entire Philippines.
That's really wonderful, because I know one of the things that you want to do with the celebration is also make the story of Dr. Rizal very, very much tangible to the youth.
Correct.
And so, I mean, it is his birth anniversary happened. His birth happened 150 years ago, and for many, many people, I guess for the majority of all of us, you really can't imagine, or you really weren't around during that time. So it's nice to relive history and really get in touch with your Bayanihan spirit. With that, I think you guys did a wonderful job of making it very accessible. How do you sign up to be part of the trail, to get a passport, to be part of the festivities?
Right. You just log on tourism.gov.ph. We get a lot of information, the total information, specifics including the time and the time of opening, because some of them are shrines and museums, so there are opening times. So they can get instruction, and the passport is available for free at the Department of Tourism. You can get it, and then also in a regional office. Now I'm guessing you also have booths. You'll have booths. We have booths for all this, the stamping. So like Intramuros, Rizal Park, Paco Park, Antipolo, Cebu, San Pedro, Dumaguete, and Dapitan. Cool, very cool. I mean, if you were to do one stop every weekend, you could finish it off in probably about 6 months. Yeah, right? It's a wonderful way of bringing our families, our children, understand better and be aware of Dr. Jose Rizal, so that there's a little connection. No, I mean, you heighten the connection between our national hero as well as the youth now. And it's a time also to travel, bonding among families, because it's an opportunity to be going through a historic site. That's right, and also promoting different places here in the country. And destinations for tourism too. That's the one we're trying to push. Well, aside from that, there's also going to be a musical play. You mentioned the opening of the dancing fountain there. That's very wonderful to watch. It's nice to watch. We see those dancing fountains. This is also another historic first in Rizal Park, because this is the first time that we are also offering it to the public for free. And then there would also be some place in the concert at the park. It's free to the public. Every Sunday we do this though, but for the past 4 Sundays, we've been playing about Rizal. There would be musical, film about him.
There's really just a lot to do. There's a dancing fountain, there's going to be a fireworks show, there's going to be a musical play, and all in all there are about 17 cities here in the metro that are participating. So it's just one huge party.
Yes.
One wonderful, great day to kind of get
the exhibits.
learn. You can learn, bond, and also just have fun. Just plain old have fun. Ma'am, one more time, where can we go on to find the information? Which website?
Right, for tomorrow, for the Sunday's activity for you to join, just go ahead and line up. There's no registration, but because we finished already our online registration for the flower offering. But for the Heritage Trail trip, you can go to Department of Tourism. You can also go to the regional offices to get your free passport.
At hindi kailangan ng visa para sa passport.
And then we'd like to also give this to you.
Oh, great!
So you can also do your own travel.
I
hope
really
you can also go around with your friends.
That's right, and it's going to it might take me a whole year, but I would love to go around the country.
It's easy because in Manila only you already have about 9, and then when you go to Dapitan, you already have 8 sites to go. But make sure you register.
I'm going to do it with my friends. I know a lot of my friends. There are also some philams who aren't able to visit and to become so familiar with the history of and the story of our national hero. I think this is something that we could do on the weekends and kind of make it a learning experience. It's really a pleasure to see you again and to have you. I think you guys are
you enjoyed the trip too.
Yes, and have fun on the 17th.
I'll be there and join us and be part of history.
I will be. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And happy birthday anniversary to our national hero. Thank you.